Well, good morning, everyone. Well, the first sentence of the Robert Brooks murder up in Marcy Correctional Facility has been determined. Former New York State Correctional Officer Robert Walrath pleaded to first-degree manslaughter as opposed to being on trial for murder 2. So now he'll be going away in a state prison, which he used to work in. Well, not the very one, but in the system he used to work in for 15 years. And he's the first. The main culprit, the one who resigned, hasn't even been tried yet. And of course, you still got the 1 to 3 sergeants that were there also. Who were part of that. Now, if you're asking, well, where does a guy like that go in a system who's once a law enforcement or CO? Well, there is a place up in Clinton Correctional Facility, which is literally about 3 miles away from the Canadian border. There's a unit there for ex-law enforcement. It's basically a special unit, a protective custody unit for ex-law enforcement, because there is no way once they find out what he did and who he is, there is no way he's going to be able to go to general population. Now, just the other day, over in Greenhaven Correctional Facility, a female officer was about to be attacked by an inmate. Another inmate actually tried to get in between them, which is rare, but he did. Once he pulled a 9-inch ice pick type shank out of his pocket, he moved out of the way. She pulled a pin already, called for help. She tripped, and another male officer coming to her aid got stabbed several times with a 9-inch ice pick type weapon. He had stab wounds everywhere, lacerations, I think, on the head and neck. And by the grace of God, this guy is still alive. Now, the name of the inmate has not been released yet. The name of the officers involved haven't been released yet either. But here's another example of the Holt legislation, which is basically bail reform for inmates in the New York State system. Well, this guy is pretty much going to get away with it, or maybe not. Now, this guy was due for parole in September. Now, a lot of times, well, a lot of guys will do, they don't want to go home, they have nothing to do, they have no one to go to, so they will commit a crime to stay in jail. And guessing that's what I think this is about, because he is about to be released exactly in a month on parole. So if this guy does get murder 2 charges, it's probably what he wanted, because he probably wanted 3 hot meals and a 8x10 room for the rest of his life, because it's the best he could do. Now, as far as this inmate being there internally, what will happen to him? Who knows? They will have to punish him to some degree, but it's not what it used to be. Something like that would have been in SHU the rest of his life, 23-hour lockdown. But when inmates aren't safe from each other inside a New York prison, and neither are officers and civilians, you have a problem. But welcome to Andrew Cuomo and Kathy Hochul's New York State. Comments down below what you'd like to know. Keep the country in prayer. Keep my state in prayer. We'll talk to you later.